Shall we begin?
Welcome to the Happy MonsterCast. I'm your host, Scott Marchand Davis of Happy Monster Press.
Let's begin now.
This week on the Happy MonsterCast, the fate of the Holler is sealed, but one misfit will not live to see it. This podcast contains adult language and adult situations. Previously on the Happy MonsterCast, a band of misfits has joined in an effort to break the power of the big boys over the Holler, including preacher Piety Jackson, gouger Karl son of Karl, mountain magician Buck Grayson, bootleg distiller Booker Noe, and itinerant crooner Old Blue. The great battle of blasted beauty is over, but the misfits have cornered three big boys at their command tower. The big boys are doing a lot of damage, and the misfits are likely to need all the help they can get to win the day. All right, let's recap. So, you've been in a huge battle between the forces of the big boys and a ragtag coalition of Holler folk. And it was a brutal and bloody battle, and both sides withdrew from the battlefield to lick their wounds and perhaps fight another day. But as you made your way across the battlefield, you've encountered a bastion where three of the actual big boys were commanding the battle from a tower on the top of Blasted Beauty. And there is a final throwdown happening here where Samuel Ashdown, Theron Galloway, and Royster Whitaker are trying to take out the heart of the Holler Rebellion, the riders of whatever you guys the writers of. The writers of something or other. Not Rohan.
Riders of Redemption or something?
Ghost Riders?
Yeah, the Riders of the Revival. You're taking out they want to take out the Riders of the Revival.
The car chase and all that and take the mantle, yes.
CCR?
No clear water in the Holler, that's for sure. And so, as you continue the battle, Royster Whitaker pulls a device off of his belt. And a blast of lightning descends from the heavens to strike the tree where several of you are hiding.
Down here?
Yep.
Oh man. Hey, have any of our PowerPoints been
No, you got to spend bennies for that.
Okay.
So the lightning crashes down and it's bad.
That is bad.
Oof.
Seems like some of those bennies are going to come into play right now. So whichever rough and tough this is, I believe it might be. Yeah, Booker's rough and tough is toast.
Oh man.
Too bad.
So for Karl, this is going to be, I got to double check. Do you have a chance to evade this at all? No, you do not. Okay, so Karl, that's going to be shaken in 2 wounds, unless you'd care to soak that.
I have 1 Benny left, so I'm going to take that for right now because somebody's going to hit me with something worse later.
All right, 2 wounds and shaken, check. Piety, for you, this is 3 wounds and shaken.
All right. I have 2 bennies. I'm gonna have to soak. There we go.
Ouch. Okay.
Ouch.
So badly hurt.
Badly hurt.
Buck, for you, this is also 3 wounds and shaken. So I'm going to assume you're going to want to 2. I assume you're going to want to spend at least one of them to soak.
1. Yep. I currently am still booting, but yes, I would
Yeah,
like
I'm
to.
on it. Actually, you are already wounded, so this is going to incapacitate you if you don't soak it.
But I still. How many power points do I currently have?
7.
7. How much is a healing?
3. You do not soak any of those wounds, so that's you are down.
Oh, projectile vomit on the ground. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to flag you as incapacitated. All right, and Booker, it's also going to be 3 wounds. You have 3 bennies. If you care to use any of them, try to soak that.
Oh, yeah. So do I just spend the Benny and Vigor?
You can click the Mr. Yuck soak damage button at the bottom and put in 3 wounds.
Right.
That soaks nothing.
You know, I need those bennies to get power points.
I don't know why it's saying you get a permanent injury and would be bleeding out, though.
Fine.
All right, so 3, and you're shaken. Then we have Old Blue. Now, Old Blue, this might be a time to use faith healing.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
You got to move over to where you can touch somebody to do some faith healing, though.
Okay.
So who would you like to be able to ignore their wound penalties?
Who's probably the worst right now?
Booker and Piety. Of the 2, Piety is probably the one you might want to do, though, because Piety can heal people.
Right. So if you bring me back, then I will turn around right around and heal Booker.
Yeah. First things first, though, you got to unshake.
All right.
You mean me, right? I got to unshake.
Yes.
Yeah. What's that? I can't remember. Spirit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You are most thoroughly unshaken.
Nice.
Okay.
So the next thing you got to do is move over to where you can touch Booker.
What's that? 6?
Yeah, you can tuck in behind the tree there where.
Yeah.
You want to touch me, not the.
Touch Piety. Yeah. So please make a performance roll.
Okay.
The tree that was just struck by lightning to take us all out.
Yes, okay. It's still there. It's just split and burning.
I know, but it feels like a bad...
lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place. So I think we're safe. This is the safest place to be on the battlefield, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Piety, you can now ignore your wound rolls. So give yourself a +3 on everything you roll from here on out.
I'd like my meat shield to join me.
Okay. Where do you want your meat shield? Well, first your meat shield has to unshake, which he does not, but he can still move in front of you. Just going to tuck in here by Karl. Speaking of Karl, it's Karl's turn.
I suppose I'm going to make a spirit roll to unshake.
That would be a good place to start.
Big money, no whammies.
You remain shaken.
What a world.
What would you like your grunt to do?
Oh, you poor bastard.
There are still 3 Kramer hold agents, 2 of whom are within clear range, or you could try to take a shot at Ashdown up on the tower. The guy who
How's
just lightning bolted everybody.
Yeah, sure, why
Get
not?
him.
Okay. So
That guy's ouchie. Shoot him.
shoot him. All right. So he does have a little bit of cover from the tower. Where is cover? Weirdly, they don't have cover in there. That's weird. So I'm just going to give him the -1 and see how he does. Not good enough. Next up are the Kramer hold agents. So this guy over here is going to shoot your guy. His Tommy gun is empty, so he pulls out a shotgun instead. And hits your guy with a raise. And that will be that. Second Kramer hold agent is going to move up here and take a shot at Booker. Whoops, wrong target.
Oh, man.
Nevertheless, none of those hit because of your cover. Not because of your cover, none of those hit.
Mm.
This guy is going to move over here behind the rocks, but he's not going to do anything this round. He's trying to close in to take prisoners. All right, so the goon unshakes, and he's going to run right over here and try to take a club to Karl, who is unfortunately shaken and therefore can't first strike as he runs up or anything, but he nevertheless completely misses.
Does a shaken Karl not have the ability to swing back?
That's a good question. I haven't actually looked at that particular case, so let me see if counterattack. So if not shaken, yeah. So since you are shaken, you cannot do that. The only thing you could do is spend your Benny to immediately unshake. Probably not the best use of your Benny right now, though.
No, I don't think so.
And the second guy is also going to try to hit you with his club. And critically fails. So he actually hits his buddy.
Nice.
And shakes him. Buck, I need you to make a vigor roll because you are incapacitated.
I just crashed again, so
I'm on it.
Yeah, appreciate. What a night. That's 2 blue screens. It's like, why?
That's not great. Would you like to Benny that?
I'm already 3 wounds in. Yeah.
No, you're incapacitated, so
I might as well. Yeah, I'm.
Yeah. All right. So with a 0, so you are bleeding out, and you have a permanent injury. Actually, wait.
Another
incapacitation. So you're bleeding out.
Scars.
You're incapacitated, and you're going to take a permanent injury, which I will tell you what that is in just a second.
Gimpy leg?
Nope.
Not a gimpy leg.
You take a hit on strength, which actually doesn't hurt you any because you were already really weak.
Oh. I'm already old.
Okay. Next up is the drilling machine. And the drilling machine rolls on over to the meat shield here. And drills him. But surprisingly does not actually hit. The guy dodges out of the way. Piety, you need to unshake. Remember, +3 on everything because your wound penalties do not count at the moment.
Right, I do. So here comes my unshake. Hang on a second. I got multiple windows open for some reason. All right. All right. I don't.
Just make a
okay,
spirit roll.
Okay, yeah, it's a spirit. I'm just gonna. There's a -3 for wounds. I'm just gonna click to ignore that. So that's effectively giving me the +3 on the roll.
Yeah, you are not shaken.
Nice. All right. So I am going to. I guess we're gonna deal with this sooner rather than later. I am going to use the peasant pumper, and I'm going to shoot the driller machine.
Okay.
There you go.
That will hit with a raise. Give me.
Okay. Here comes the raise damage.
That's enough to shake the driller, unless you want to benny the damage.
No, that I'm going to hold that. I'm going to reserve my bennies for.
Okay, so you messed it up.
Nice.
Okay, Royster Whitaker. He's moving up cautiously. And then he's going to take a shot at. He's also got a peasant pumper, so he's going to also take a shot at the guy who the driller attacked. And oh boy, does he hit. Yeah, that guy's very toast. Okay, Booker. You also need to unshake.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
Do I need to spend a Benny?
You don't need to spend a Benny. You just make a spirit roll.
Oh my what?
So you are not able to unshake.
Wow.
Good grief.
All right, so you can still move if you want to.
I still have the tree between me and the drill and Royster Whitaker, right?
Correct.
I'm happy where I am.
Okay. From the far side of the battlefield comes a yell. Where you at, lover boy?
Uh-oh.
And
Oh boy.
and Imogene the witch comes flying in on her broom.
Wow.
I go, Imogene.
And she casts Entangle on the folks that are facing off with you. And that was terrible, so she's going to benny it. All right, so that is going to entangle a whole bunch of folk. So vines squirt up out of the ground. And Royster. This goon. This goon. And the driller are all entangled.
Cool.
God bless vines.
I'm going to kill you, Royster Whitaker, she yells as she ducks into the foliage for cover. And last but not least, we have Theron Galloway, who is reloading his gigantic rifle. New round. All right, so the entangled goons go first. So they are going to try to break loose. The first guy succeeds in breaking loose. The second guy needs to unshake before he can try, which he does. And he also manages to shake to break loose. So Imogene is going to throw an empowered bolt. No, Imogene. Oh, that's much meaner. All right. Imogene knows a bit about these big boys. Imogene is going to puppet the nearest Kramer Holt agent.
Mental note: don't screw with images.
Who is now under her command. Okay, Ashdown is concerned. So he twists a dial on his belt and he becomes intangible like a ghost. Buck, I need a vigor roll because you're bleeding out.
Still loading.
All right, I will make your roll.
But yeah, it is not a good night for Buck Grayson.
Good news is you're not dead yet.
Yeah, I know.
Bad news is you're still bleeding out.
Yeah.
Karl, you need to unshake. Which you do.
Okay.
Hey, you got 3 guys around you.
Are all 3 of them bad guys?
They are.
I thought
Green guy's dead.
Singing lumberjack dude was a good guy.
No, the green singing lumberjack dudes are the good guys, and they're all down.
Oh. Well, in that case.
Sweep the leg.
That's my unarmed attack, correct?
It is, yes.
Do it.
Minus frenzy.
Minus frenzy. Turning off frenzy. Dang it. That set button always gets me.
Very nice. You hit all 3 of them, including hitting the driller with a raise. So go ahead and give me the raise damage on the driller. All right, you have damaged the driller.
Nicely done.
So the driller is now damaged. The other 2, give me now roll damage for each of the other 2 guys.
Yes. Okay, so guy number 1.
Not great, but you shook him. How about guy number 2?
Guy number 2.
Better.
Nice.
Much better. That's going to drop the other guy.
Well, now I feel like I'm back in fighting form.
Now, would you care to move? Because everybody around you is shaken. So if you want to go somewhere else, which could include getting up all up in Royster Whitaker's business, because, then other people are less likely to shoot you.
How close can I get?
You can get right up. You just move up one, and you're right out. You're right up in his business.
Oh, wait. That's who we're looking at, right?
Yes. All right.
Didn't he just drop him? So he's kind of low on the ground.
You could also go prone. Yes, Booker.
All right, I got to try to unshake.
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
So you could spend a penny to instantly unshake if you choose.
Yeah, I can't do this
You
anymore.
are no longer shaken. What would you like to do?
You know what? I'm gonna need a couple of
Spend the other penny to get power points?
yeah.
You now have 7 power points.
Okay.
You know, I'm just curious about what a cone template looks like here.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you could hit if you move over one,
Mhm.
then you could hit Royster, the lumberjack dude, and the driller with a blast or with a burst.
But Karl would be okay.
Yes,
Would I have to be like here, over here?
right here.
Okay. Okay. Let's blast him.
Give me a distro. Let's see, but it's actually burst, but you know that'll work. Same roll.
Do it. Oh,
Oh my God. I can't roll
Wow.
anymore tonight.
Well, now I got to go look at what backlash is for a moonshiner.
Oh,
There is
God.
a curse on you.
Hey, I'm not doing this on purpose, but it sort of would be kind of funny.
So you chugged this moonshine and got prepared to spray it out, and you accidentally swallowed.
Oh no.
So you are blind.
Oh, what?
no!
A little bit of methanol,
Sorry.
huh?
All right. So the drilling machine is going to try to unshake here.
Wait, I'm a little bit blind or a lot blind?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
drilling,
like does she see shapes or is it like total?
and the drilling machine is going to attack Old Blue.
oh. Oh,
Oh dear, that's going to drop Old Blue unless he soaks some of those wounds. Would you care to soak? Whoops, that is the wrong target. Would you care to soak?
Yes, I would.
Okay. So
That'd be spirit.
now I'm on it. I'm using the
All right.
macro.
Gotcha.
That soaks nothing. You want to spend another penny and try again?
Absolutely.
That soaks too. So you are wounded and shaken, but that's it.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Royster is still entangled, so he's going to try to bust out, which he does.
Easily.
I'll kill you, witch. Oh, Blue, you need to unshake.
Yes. So let me go ahead and pull up spirit again.
You are no longer shaken. What would you like to do?
Well, if I try to move the drill, have an attack opportunity, right?
It would, yes.
All right. So I guess I'm just gonna.
Actually, wait, I'm sorry. The drill was entangled, so it's still entangled. It went ahead and attacked you anyway. So if you move, I'm going to say since the drill is entangled, it cannot attack you if you move away.
Yeah, I'm gonna move away.
All
I'm
right.
gonna move like over here and then shoot it with my peasant pumper.
You're kind of out in the middle of nowhere there relative to the guy with the giant rifle. That's better.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and that'd be shooting, right?
Yes.
Oh, wait, I can just click on the peasant pumper, right?
Yes, you can.
Nice.
Well, that'll hit with a raise.
Sweet.
Excellent sixes, good sir.
Enough to shake it. Okay, there's a roar. There's let's see, let's drop him in right here. So there's a whoosh thunk. And this Kramer hold agent drops with an arrow sticking out of his neck.
Wow.
Whack, indeed.
Howdy, folk. Kinsey sent me. You hear the voice of Roland Lusk from hiding behind a tree.
Nice.
All right, that takes us to the Kramer hold agents. So first one up is the one who has been puppeted, and he unloads. He's going to have an option to chance to resist here, which he does not. And then he unloads his Tommy Deadman on Royster Whitaker. Only manages to hit once, but it hits hard.
Cool. Oh.
So Royster gets shaken and takes 2 wounds. And he's going to try to soak those, but only manages to soak one of them. So he is shaken and wounded. This Kramer Holt agent is going to run up and try to adjust Karl's attitude.
That hasn't been difficult to do tonight.
And he critically fails. So he misses, and you can counterattack him this time. He also hits Royster.
Hit him. Hit him. Hit
Sorry,
him.
boss.
Oh boy.
Darn it.
Who takes another wound.
Do I get to hit him with everything this time?
You didn't use Frenzy, so let me double check, but I think you can. Let me look at counterattack again. I don't know if you can combine Frenzy and counterattack. It is a free attack. Let me look at the parameters for a free attack. No edge, so it's just you don't get Frenzy on this one either.
Okay. Hang on one second. Do. Take that frenzy. Put it back in my pocket.
That is going to hit. So give me a damage roll, please.
Okay. Straight damage.
Straight damage. That's good enough to shake him.
Take it.
All right. And last but not least, we have Piety. I would strongly, you might want to patch up Buck before he dies.
Yeah, I think so. That's going to be the move here. Do I need to be in touch proximity, or can I do
You
this from
do
distance?
need to be in touch proximity, but you can move after.
Okay, I will do that.
Do you need to spend your Benny to get your power points back for that, though?
Okay. Did you just do that for me?
I did, yes.
Okay. All right. Good.
Thank you kindly.
I knew I had one Benny left, and all of a sudden I'm down to 0. I'm like, wait a minute. Miscalculation. All right, here comes the healing.
Not quite good enough. So Buck is not stabilized.
We're
But
all
not
gonna
one.
die.
All right,
Not all
buddy.
ones.
I'm sorry. That should be a faith roll.
Ah.
All right. Well, let me do a faith instead, because I'm much better at faith. Or am I? Still not quite right.
Not better enough.
All right. Too bad. Sorry, buddy.
All right.
More
So what's going on? Okay, so the shaken Kramer Holt agent is no longer shaken. So he's once again going to try to adjust Karl's attitude. And he's once again going to, no, I'm sorry, with the gang up bonus. Wait, does he get a gang up bonus? No, he doesn't, because they're both shaken. So that does not hit, which means you get to punch him again. Oh, wait, no, that's not a gang up bonus. That's the Joker. That does hit. And it hits pretty hard.
Oh,
So that takes you up to 3 wounds, unless you would like to soak it with your 1 remaining Benny.
still have a sniper out there.
You do, but you're in melee, so you're not a logical target for the sniper.
Yeah, but these dice are evil tonight.
They are. It's true. Soaking will only remove 1 wound, though. It can't remove the other 2 you already got.
Okay, then I'm gonna keep my wound. No soaking for me.
All right. Next up is the goon next to Buck, who does not unshake. Next up is the drill, who does not unshake, but does move up towards. Oh no, sorry. The drill has to. So the drill can't untangle itself either. Still shaken. Next up is Royster, who does unshake. And then he is going to also try to adjust Karl's attitude.
Ooh.
For the first time, you're facing someone with frenzy. Only one of those hits.
One's enough, I think.
All it does is shake you. Oh, no, one's enough. Yeah, so now you want to soak.
Or am I soaking or rolling incapacitation?
Soaked. That should have soaked. Wait, no, right. You've got a level of fatigue too, so it's a total of -4. So yes, go ahead and roll incapacitation. That is an excellent roll. So you're not bleeding out and you're only temporarily injured. So you're relatively easy to heal if someone chooses to make that attempt.
Well, that's good. I'm going to lie down for a little bit, though.
Okay, Piety.
Okay, so who is most in need of healing?
Well, Buck is still bleeding out. Karl is not. On the other hand, you're out of bennies with So you only get one more shot at this.
Wow. Shoot. Where is Buck?
Right next to you.
Okay. All right. Karl, you're on your own. I'm going to try to heal Buck. All right. Let's make this as a faith heal. By the power of Christ, I heal you. Maybe not.
Nope.
Damn it.
All right. So that burns all of your power points.
Shoot. All right. Well, that's too bad.
Okay. Next up is Theron Galloway, who is going to take a shot at the local witch with his giant rifle. And he's going to hit a couple times there. So Imogene goes down, but I am going to soak for her on that one.
Ooh.
No, that one's going to take her down. Too many hits. Next up is Roland Lusk, who is going to shoot Samuel Ashdown. From his concealed position. Actually, that was not the right thing to do. That is the right thing to do. And that's going to hit. And that's going to shake Ashdown. Buck, vigor roll. All right, that is not good news. No, you're dead.
Oh.
No.
Buck has perished. Old Blue.
Oh man.
Your comrade of many months has perished right next to you. What are you going to do?
Sorry, buddy. I failed you.
Did your best. Valiant.
I don't think that I'm going to be able to do anything for him. He's dead.
That's true. But you could take a horrible revenge.
That's always a good idea.
Wait, what is it that I want to take?
Avenge me.
Horrible revenge. Yeah.
I don't think Blue is the vengeance type. But I am gonna shoot my peasant pumper again at that drill. I think.
Okay, fire away.
All right, hold on.
Oh wait, Ashton was intangible, so he is not shaken. And Lusk would have known better to do that. So I'm going to say that instead, that shot went to the Kramer Holt agent, who is down.
Did it not? Did it not go through? Hold on. Try again.
There you go.
There it is.
That will miss.
Oof.
All right. Ashdown needs to unshake, which he does quite thoroughly. And then he is going to try to bolt Roland Lusk. which he does manage to hit, but it just grazes Lusk. Okay, Booker.
Okay, so the map is huge for me right now. I have a hard time seeing the field.
Okay.
Is there a way to?
The mouse wheel will zoom in and out for you.
Okay. Can I try to? I don't have a clear shot, do I? Unless
you're
I try
blind.
to run across.
Plus you're
I'm
blind.
sorry?
Plus you're blind.
Yeah. Right, blind. Is there anything I can do about that?
There is not. So targeted powers are going to be a bit of a challenge for you.
Yeah. Can I just cast blindness in the area?
You can. What area are you targeting?
Like just the other side of the tree.
I'll
And
allow
I'm
it.
hoping that it'll catch, you know.
All right, give me a distilling roll. That will not do.
Good grief.
You're not able to get it off.
And I've got no bennies.
All right, so this Kramer Holt agent is going to take another pot shot. He drops his Tommy Deadman, which is empty, pulls his peasant pumper, and takes another shot at Royster Whitaker. And Karl move.
Oh, sorry.
And misses. And then there is a massive detonation. You see a figure run away from the tower and dive behind a stack of boulders.
How big is this figure?
He's a human-sized figure, and you recognize the figure. It's Stormy Pickens.
I recognize the bomb.
It's a massive explosion of green flame, clearly a verdinite bomb that was planted at the base of the tower. So let's see how much damage Mr. Pickens managed to achieve.
Oh.
That's just sad. I'm bennying that. Unbelievable. Well, I'm going to spend another one because we can't have Stormy Pickens' moment of glory that be that pathetic. There we go. We'll go with 19. Okay, so Samuel Ashdown is shaken and wounded. Actually, no, Samuel Ashdown is blown clear over the mountain because while he is intangible, he is not bomb-proof.
Wow.
Theron Galloway is going to take 2 wounds, which he will attempt to soak. Which he does quite effectively with an insanely high roll. But he is trapped in the wreckage. And let's deal Stormy Pickens into this fight. And that will bring us to a new round. Hey, you guys all have bennies again. Thanks to Old Blue. Old Blue, what would you like to do here?
Peasant pump the drill again.
All right.
Oh, nice.
That will hit with a raise. So that just hits. So give me regular damage, not raise damage.
All right, hold on 1 second. Try that again.
That will be enough to wound it again.
Okay.
All right, so continuing to inflict damage on that drill. Next up is Stormy Pickens, who whips out a peasant bumper, runs over by this tree to the guy who's been shooting at your foes, and he's going to take a shot with his peasant bumper at Theron Galloway. And miss. Roland Lusk kind of sizes up the situation, and he's going to start moving in to close to melee distance. But he's also going to fire his bow at Royster Whitaker and hit. Ooh, hit him pretty hard.
Oh.
So Whitaker is shaken and up to 3 wounds. Piety, you can spend that many for more power points if you want to try to go patch up Karl, for example.
I will do that.
You now have 5 power points. You're good for 1 healing.
All right. So let me close up to Karl. Okay, actually, can I do it from where I am in cover, or do I have to get closer?
Let's see. For healing, you can do that at range. It costs extra power points, but that's not going to matter in this case, I don't think. Let me double check how many it is.
All right. So I will heal Karl from where I am.
No, that well, let's see. Range modifier. Yes. It just costs you an extra power point.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to stay in cover, and hopefully my state. Why am I not bringing up the? There it is. Okay. That's
Alas, your wounds are making it difficult to maintain your faith. Driller finally manages to unshake.
Wait a minute, Scott. Did that roll have the -3?
It did. So without that, it's good. So Karl, you are now no longer incapacitated.
Yeah, because I have not been I've not been adding back those 3 from my previous rolls. So
okay. So the drill is going to try to break loose from its the entanglement of vines, which it does quite handily. Theron Galloway is going to try to break out, but it's going to be real tough because he's buried under rubble. Nope. Royster Whitaker is going to try to unshake, which he does. And then he is going to try to hit Karl and then make a run for it. So he does manage to score 1 hit. He does not manage to do any damage. So he's going to make a run for it, but that means you get a free shot at him, Karl. No frenzy, but a free shot.
Oh, I'll take it. Hold on.
That does not quite do it. Unless you want to spend your Benny on it.
No.
So he goes.
I'm going to be down again real soon.
He goes running away. Well, not necessarily. There's only one guy left in the fight here. And that's this lumberjack looking dude and the drill. And so he's going to try to club you, which he fails to do. So would you like to, let's see, do you have improved counterattack or just regular? Well, you didn't counterattack cases. Doesn't matter. You didn't counterattack this round anyway. So
And that just wasn't what I just did a counter. Oh, no. That was an attack of opportunity, wasn't it?
yes.
So no frenzy on a counterattack
No
as
frenzy
well.
and a
I'm guessing.
counterattack. Correct. That will hit with a raise. Oh, no, sorry, just hits. So we'll take the raise die off, but it doesn't matter because that guy is toast.
I needed to vent some aggression.
Indeed. And then we have the last Kramer hold agent, who is going to take a minute who is going to try to peasant pump good old Royster Whitaker here. And hit with a raise with a shotgun. Or no, he doesn't hit with a raise. It's regular damage. Which shakes him. We're getting down to the short strokes here. And then a recent visitor, Vitus Horn, appears, the granny woman.
No.
And she says, how about I patch you up there, preacher man?
God bless you. God bless you.
Not with that roll. There we go. All right, so that's going to take one of your wounds off. Should help you out a little bit.
Nice.
Put her into the fight as well. And what will probably be the last round. Oh, Stormy and Booker both draw jokers.
Woo.
Okay, so Stormy, with his joker, is immediately going to shoot Royster. And with the joker, that's going to hit for pathetic damage.
Pathetic.
Oh, wait, +2 on the damage. That will... Royster's down.
Nice.
So as you survey the field with your fallen comrade Buck, with the witch Imogene dead on the field, all of you are battered and bruised and broken. But Royster Whitaker is dead. And Theron Galloway is your prisoner.
Yay. All for our fallen comrade, though. Oh.
The tragedy of the fall of your comrade. Galloway says, spare me, spare me.
Can I hit him a little?
Oh, absolutely. Hit him all you want.
Non-lethal.
Considering he's buried under rubble, it's pretty much an automatic hit.
Oh, well, in that case, I jump on the rocks.
Spare me. Listen, I've had enough of the Holler. I'll take my mining operations and shut them down if you spare my life.
How do we know you're not lying, you horrible person?
You can keep me prisoner until I shut everything down and then let me go, if you give me your word as a gentleman. You are a man of God, I see.
I am a man of God. That doesn't mean that I'm not also a man of the world. I've seen enough liars in my day to learn not to trust anybody until I see hard evidence.
I will order my men to withdraw immediately. Will that satisfy you?
I look around at my comrades and I look at the dead body of Buck lying on the ground and I weep. I say, and you have to pay restitution for all the damage you did before we let you go.
Please make a spirit roll, Karl.
Karl to make the spirit roll, not me.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on. Fail it. Fail it.
So hard.
1.
No. Oh.
Damn it.
No, that's a 0. Carl, you are impulsive and bloodthirsty. So you just
Oh,
pick
yes,
up,
I am.
You just pick up one of those rocks and you crush this guy's skull.
Oh.
Oh, too much talking. Yikes.
Enough
Ow.
talk.
Enough
Oops.
talk. Oops.
Did I do that?
Carl, got it.
Buddy Butterfingers clumsing me.
Yep.
Jackass.
Well,
Not that it
all
matters, but I'll give you a penny for that. So, uprisings are going to spring up all over the holler. Stomp parties are going to rage in every cove, every grove. Bootleggers will start their rounds again. And with the fall of the Galloways and the Whitakers, the Bondurants and the Lowells abandon their interests as well. But the Ashdowns, the Saxons, and the Bastroops remain, as do the Umberkirks. While the otherness still remains, and the next battle is promised to be even more difficult, LMA Hawkins knows the big boys face people who feel empowered to take back what's theirs, people who are beginning to understand how. The Stygian Mountains, the Great Craggies, and the Sootstones have been liberated. Word of the coalition's miraculous victory quickly spreads. A land and its people, downtrodden and deprived so long of hope and hearth, raise their heads and look to the sky. Are the blight clouds a little thinner? The songbirds more vocal? If a few bluegrass pickers, teachers, no counts, and granny women can beat the odds and start a revolution, maybe we can be heroes too. Thus ends the saga of the Holler.
Woo-hoo.
Oh boy, that was
We
That was a
dedicate
tough
this
one.
victory to our fallen comrade Buck.
Yep.
I will make sure to create a ditty about Buck.
Yep. The lament of Buck Grayson will be well known across the holler and become firmly entrenched in the repertoire of every bluegrass picker.
You can follow Happy Monster Press on Facebook as Happy Monster Press, at our website, happymonsterpress.com, Twitter as Happy Monster PRS, or follow the podcast on YouTube, Stitcher Radio, Spotify, iTunes, or Google Play Music. Like what you hear? Support us on Ko-fi at ko.fi.com/happymonsterpress. Happy MonsterCast is part of the Savage Worlds Media Network. This game references the Savage Worlds game system available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings and unique characters, locations, and characters' logos and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. All other content is the intellectual property of Happy Monster Press. Music, Ice Cold by Jason Shaw. And Lobo Loco's Spencer from the Free Music Archive.
Oh, for sure.